don't really want that in your life. It's like,
No way.
you know what it's like? It's like a muscle car. Like, muscle cars are great to drive, but you don't want to take them on a road trip.
Oh, dude, Shabby took me to. So I have a great Lakers hookup, right? I go to all the Lakers games, and I invited Brandon Schaub when we first became friends. I said, "You want to come to the Lakers game with me? You'll like it. We sit. We have great seats. We'll put you in the. We'll meet the owner. It'll be great." So that's what my only kind of flex, that I can bring people to these kind of things. I don't have a lot to offer, but I can offer that. So he's like, "Yeah, I'll pick you up." And he comes to my house. Brandon Schaub comes to my house like in a race car. I mean, this thing it's got the big spoiler on the back. Also, we're both big guys. I'm 6'4". I don't know how tall he is, but he's taller than me. And we're in this tiny thing in traffic on the 101 going to a Lakers game, and we can barely talk. We're both talkers, And it's like the whole time. And I was just sitting halfway through the drive, even though we were like new friends at the time, I'm like, "What made you pick this car? You have other cars." And he goes, "Well, you're like a little kid, and my son loves this car, so I picked it because of you."
You're like a little kid.
Yeah, and
that's hilarious.
And he was right, because when he pulled up, I was like, "Oh, this is awesome." But then I got in and I was like, "Bro, we're not built for this thing. It's tiny."
Yeah.
But that's not like your analogy. Like, that's not a day-to-day.
No, that's not a road trip car. You want to be in a Cadillac. You know, to be something that's quiet and real smooth and handles bumps well.
Exactly.
Like a person.
Right.
Yeah.
Someone.
Yeah. Like you
Comfortable.
You want a one-night stand, you want a muscle car.
Right.
You want a long-term relationship, get a Lexus.
After immense backlash, I would think my video had a lot to do with that. Pathetic loser Jeff Dye took down his GoFundMe. Jeff Dye started a GoFundMe to move from California to Texas so he can join the Rogansphere, and he was asking for $26,000. And I think he got like $200 in donations. But after the backlash, he took it down and he addressed the backlash and gave a reason. So let's go through this. Regarding my GoFundMe post, I thought it'd be funny and rich guys would make big donations and we'd all be like, "Haha, Gavin Newsom sucks. Welcome to Texas." I was wrong. Instead, a bunch of loonies online went apeshit and lost their minds. Since it seemed overwhelmingly negative, I took the L and removed the GoFundMe. Refunded everyone. For the record, this made me more conservative after seeing the groups it triggered. So, is he like just admitting he's a grifter? I mean, that's what he's saying, right? He's saying, I started a GoFundMe and I thought a bunch of rich guys would give me money and we'd stick it to Gavin Newsom. I mean, he wouldn't think a bunch of lefties would give him money. He said rich guys would give him money to stick it to rich right-wing guys. He's admitting he's a grifter. This is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. Truly pathetic and sad. And it just assures me that everything Jeff Dye says is bullshit. It's all just money motivating him. So if he gives an opinion like on left wing or right wing or politics or anything in general, he's just bullshitting and he's just trying to get money. I mean, he went on Rogan and said, "I'm moving to Texas. I got a lady." And Rogan's like, "I got someone." And he was like, No, I got my own lady. And then he went on GoFundMe and asked for $26,000 to help him move. Like, Jeff Dye has money. He's in Australia right now on tour. And he brags about how much money he has. He bragged about going to that Lakers game. He has a hookup at Lakers games, and he's going to take Schaub to meet the owner. Like, and he asked for 26 grand on GoFundMe. Now, I bet you one of the reasons why he took this down, by the way, is I guarantee you, maybe not Rogan specifically, but a bunch of the people in the Rogansphere or just comedy buddies of him DM'd him and was like, "Dude, what are you doing? Like, You started a GoFundMe to move to Austin, Texas. How pathetically sad. And let's see some of this. 90% of the GoFundMes I'm sent are just organized begging. I'm happy to help in emergencies, but a lot of y'all are internet panhandling. Someone bringing up a past post of his from 2018. And then this guy said, I asked people to donate money to me for my personal life after shitting on GoFundMe and the idea of handouts as an anti-liberal bit guy. Now because of you, I hate the libs even more now. Okay, big guy, whatever you say. But, like, he just admitted he's a grifter. How does that make him more conservative, by the way? Like, that didn't even make sense. This made me more conservative fucking loser. Pretty weak comeback for a comedian. Out. Conservative comedian, sorry. Perfectly on brand. You thought it would be funny, but also you were hoping rich guys to give you a bunch of money, so it was just a genuine attempt at a GoFundMe? Yeah, like, he didn't even take the approach of it was all a joke. He even said there, no, I thought people would actually give me money. So he is redacted. Perfect for the Rogansphere. And people like this annoy me the most. Actual grifters. Because the word grifter gets thrown around, sort of like the word hack, and no one uses it right. They just call someone they disagree with a grifter in this day and age. I disagree with him, he's a grifter. That's not what it means. Jeff Dye is an actual grifter. Damn, bro, you're like 5 years late on the anti-woke train. I mean, my God. Poor sensitive snowflake. You got caught panhandling, and now you want to cry about it? I know. I mean, yeah, this is the saddest, most pathetic thing I've ever seen. From anyone. From anyone. Hypocrisy aside, even though he had that post shitting on people for doing GoFundMe, just within itself, like, you're not some struggling guy who needs help moving to Texas. But in his mind, he thought a bunch of rich guys would give him money to stick it to the libs, but they didn't. Oof, pathetic. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take credit for this. Sorry, I truly am. I know he was getting some backlash, but if I didn't drop that video, he would have kept his GoFundMe going. I know it, so I'm taking credit, but I'm just gonna take credit for this. It was all my doing. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.